I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So man, it's been a lot of talk. You know, I know the deal is done with Jettas. It's finalized, et cetera, et cetera. They can move on. They can move forward. But let's not cap. Let's not cap. You know, it was a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors that the Vikings wanted to trade for Malik Nabers, huh? Yeah, they wanted to make a trade for Jettas. They were offered trades from other teams for Jettas, dog. A lot of people are saying cap. Even Kevin O'Connell came out recently, made a statement saying, "Oh, we never thought about trading Justin Jefferson, but that might sound good. That might sound good, huh? Hands down, man down." But I say I might have to call cap on this one. I might have to call cap on this one, homie. No, I understand though. Kevin O'Connell, he wanted to be, probably fan friendly, be politically correct. He didn't want to stir up no mess, especially that the deal is done. Jettas is satisfied. The Vikings are satisfied. Now they can move on, make their maneuvers. But at the end of the day, I got to call cap, homie. I don't find it surprising at all that the Vikings wanted to trade up or try to make a trade, homie. I mean, you talk about, let's just say they couldn't get a deal done. Let's just say Jettas and his agent were asking for 36, 37 million. So it's very realistic. Makes a lot of logical sense for the Vikings to say, hey, let's see what we can get from this deal. Malik Nabers now, word is in New York City, he's balling out. He's balling out, homie, flashing. Very impressive, huh? So, excuse me. So maybe the Vikings knew something about Malik Nabers, huh? Knew that was their next Jettas, Jefferson, if need be, if need be. Now, I'm not saying they wanted to trade him, but was the possibility there? I guarantee it was. I guarantee it was, homie, especially if Jettas didn't want to play real fair ball. You hear me? And like I say, like we heard in different pressers, man, Jettas saying it wasn't about the money. The Vikings saying it would get done. Oh, money wasn't the issue. That's cap. If money wasn't the issue, dog, he would have took that 30 mil that was offered last season. You hear me? So for KOC to get on there and say, oh, we never thought about trading Jettas. Let's be real. Let's keep it 1,000. Let's keep it 1,000, KOC. You hear me? I really do believe it was discussions that were had that said, hey, should we do this? We can get this. We can get that. Malik Nabers may be the one. Malik Nabers may be the one, homie. Then you get a receiver on a rookie contract, rookie scale. Think what Quasi was thinking if he did like just fathom trading Jettas. Woo! Quasi probably was like, hey, I can really build my trenches easy. I got this. I got millions to play with. You talking about cap salary 2025, dog. I got millions and millions to play with, dog. Players already love the environment, dog. We're already ranked number 1, number 2 at the least in NFLPA. So this is an attractive organization to want to come play for. Players love the ambiance, the chemistry. You hear me? Quarterbacks want to play here. We just need the guapino. We just need the guapino, homie. Quasi, likable guy, younger GM, you hear me? Bring that culture, that confidence, that belief, you hear me? Of course, players want to come to the Vikings and play. Beautiful facility, beautiful weight room, locker room, top of the top-notch program, top-notch technology, you hear me? Upper echelon in the NFL. It's just that guapino. It's just that guapino. So you think Quasi wasn't thinking like, hey, man, I can get this star receiver, potential star on a rookie contract. I got my quarterback on a rookie contract. Think about the team they could have really built. Now, I'm not saying they shouldn't have re-signed Jettas. 35 mil, cool. That's the max. I dig it. Jettas will be great. I think he'll put up 2,000 this year. Would have did it last year, you hear me? But I'm just saying, we're talking about full team, full roster. They could have built trenches across the board. You hear me? First string and second string. First string and second string. You hear me? Across the board, homie. Christian Darrisaw re-signing, no problem. What the problem is, dog? You hear me? So let's just be real, dog. Big SKOL here. People want to just, get all mad. Then people attack Florio. Everybody coming at Florio. I'm finna get to Florio in a minute. Everybody coming at him like he created the rumors, like he started all this, huh? Don't get mad at Florio. Don't step to Florio. Heavy, man. Now, do we see made up stories, falsified stories? Of course, dog. That's the realm, dog. You hear me? I mean, you see journalists, media guys, analysts, have used incorrect grammar, dog. So You know, we see things like this all the time, especially, come on, bro. clickbait titles, topics, you hear me? You know, people saying things just for the view, for the cloud, et cetera, et cetera. So we know what's up. But let's get into Florio, man. I kind of believe Florio on this one, homie. I kind of believe Florio on this one, homie. You hear me? I think the Jettas thought about trading. I think the Vikings thought about trading Jettas, homie. And I don't blame them. I ain't saying they're bad for it. I ain't saying they're wrong for it, though. That don't mean they didn't want Jettas. They don't mean they didn't want Jettas on the squad. You hear me? That don't mean they weren't rooting for Jettas. You hear me? Bottom line, homie. Bottom line. Let's get into it, though. See what Florio got to say, man.
Because it meshes with the idea that, hey, before we make this commitment, let's see if somebody blows us away with a Herschel Walker package.
Right.
Let's see if we could get MALIK Nabers.
Yeah, let's see if there's a player that, we believe in.
I'm so confused about that. And they think it's made up, but it's so funny. The people who are paid to cover the Vikings or Minnesota sports generally were asleep at the switch. So now they just want to poo-poo the idea that something was going on. So,
Florio coming at him, though. Hey, Florio throwing shots. You hear me? Florio throwing them shots. You hear me? He said the people, meaning I guess the media or the people who work for the Vikings, they were asleep. They were on their ass, sitting on their ass, missing the story, dog. Not paying attention. You hear me? That's basically what Florio said right there. So the Florio got a point. Do Florio got a point? Are the Vikings media mad because they missed the story and other analysts picked up on it like Florio? They caught it first because they wasn't sleeping. They was paying attention to the draft. You hear me? Huh? Is that a possibility? I ask you, Vikings fans, is that a possibility, homie? Let's not cap. Were the Vikings workers, whatever, sleeping on the job? They missed the story, dog. Now they want to run to the press. Oh, Florio's lying. This is cap. This is not true. Are they being politically correct? Is this a politically correct scam, homie? Heavy, dog. Florio might have a point. Dog. Why are they really mad? Why are they really denying it? Is it because Florio caught it first? Other analysts, media people caught it first? Let's be real, dog. Let's be real. You hear me? Of course, the Vikings had every right to look at Nabers, dog. Think about Nabers, contemplate on signing, trading for Nabers. Homie, why didn't they have the right, homie? Save money, get a superstar player. Ain't that the key? You want to talk to me about loyalty, favoritism? That's only Minnesota Vikings nice. Homie. It's about saving as much money, getting as much players, elite players as you can in the building for cheap or for the lowest amount as possible until they offer that rookie deal and you got no choice, dog, period. But it's about recycling. Homie. Don't get mad at Florio. Let's get mad at the facts. Don't get mad at the truth, homie. Get mad at the Minnesota Vikings people for beating their feet, dog. Slow stepping, huh? You hear me? Slow stepping, heifers. Let's go, man. Let's see what Florio talk about, though, man. Florio, he say exposing it. What up?
Sorry, folks. Just because you decided not to work, don't hate on those of us who were working and trying to get information and trying to advance this thing and understand what was going on.
Folks, I see you, Florio. Florio said he working. Florio said he working, boy. He said the Vikings are mad. That's why. Okay. Is it making sense? Let's get it.
Don't lash out because you had your thumb up your ass. Okay? I've seen some of that. And it's obvious. And now you're going to carry the water of the team because the team doesn't want you saying and doesn't want anyone knowing that they tried to maybe do a little flip-flop.
Yeah, right.
And if you can get MALIK Nabers for $30 million for 4 years, in lieu of paying Justin Jefferson $35 million per year, dollar for dollar, that's a good deal.
Yeah, facts.
Agreed.
That's a good deal.
Agreed.
It's not about how much you love a guy.
Yeah.
Look, let's not get it twisted. Yes, all of you out there have your number 18 jerseys and love Justin Jefferson and want him on your fantasy team.
Mm-hmm.
Every player in the NFL is a piece of a football machine that is eventually going to be swapped out for another piece. The question is when.
But I said recycle.
And whether or not the piece falls out on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the piece falls out on its own and walks away.
Yeah.
Most of the time, the team says, you're done. We're putting a new piece in.
Yeah.
And they don't get attached like I would to my dog.
Mm-hmm.
No. They don't get attached at all. There's no emotional attachment. If you have emotion, that was Bill Belichick's problem. He had no emotional attachment because he knew if he did, he couldn't do this piece out, that piece in. That's the bottom line. So
no,
but once they got through the draft, Chris.
Yeah.
Hey man, you can't cap, dog. You can't cap. Florio speaking there. Florio was speaking there. You hear me? That makes perfect sense, dog. Perfect sense. Everything he said about the Vikings media being mad because they missed the story, about players being swapped out. That's how you do it, dog. Get a great player for the cheapest prices possible. You hear me? And of course, the Vikings would keep it quiet, keep it on hush mode, not want anybody to know. You hear me? After the draft is over, come on, dog. But yeah, Florio made some points, dog. I might believe Florio, dog. I might have to lean toward Florio, homie. Heavy, like he said, this ain't an attachment league. This ain't about love, dog. You hear me? It's a player, like I said, another body, recyclable. You hear me? That's what it's about. Period, huh? So if the Vikings could have went and grabbed Nabers, acquired more draft capital, 2 years, 3 years in a row, first round draft picks, would they be wrong? Would they be wrong? Come on, dog, kill that noise. I don't know why it's such a secret or why people so mad about it. So what? They looked into trading Jetta. So what? We been knew that, homie. No secret with that, bro. Oh, once again, like Florio said, is it the Vikings media? Is it the Vikings, the beat writers, the workers who missed it, the journalists who missed it, huh? They couldn't report on it first, huh? Is that why they're mad at Florio and other analysts, huh? Is that why they're saying, oh, it's just a rumor. KOC, keep it quiet, keep it down. Don't make us look bad. Don't make us look bad. Oh, okay. It's making more sense now, huh? This the realm, homie. Let's go, man. This the realm. We know what it is. Let me know how you feel about it, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Feedback is much appreciated. Fire them comments up, huh? Like, comment, and subscribe, homie. Hit that bell. Is it true? Did they want Nabers? Dog? Did the Vikings media just miss it, huh? Let's go, homie. Heavy, man. Hands down, man down, 1,000. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes forever. Win, lose, or draw, man. Heavy. Yeah.